In a time of segregation and injustice, one voice rose above to champion the cause of freedom, equality, and peace. Today we explore the life and enduring legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Born on January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia, Martin Luther King Jr. was destined to lead. A bright and curious child, King entered Morehouse College at the age of 15, later attending Crozer Theological Seminary and obtaining a PhD from Boston University. It was during these years that King's vision for a just society began to take shape, deeply influenced by the teachings of Gandhi and the concept of nonviolent resistance. 1955 marked the beginning of King's ascent as a civil rights leader with the Montgomery bus boycott. Sparked by Rosa Parks' refusal to give up her seat, King led a 381-day boycott against the city's buses. His eloquence and unwavering commitment to nonviolence drew national attention, setting the stage for the civil rights battles to come. In 1957, King helped found the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, or SCLC, uniting black churches in the fight against segregation. The SCLC became a cornerstone of the civil rights movement, with King at its helm advocating for the rights and dignity of African Americans. The March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom in 1963 was a watershed moment for the civil rights movement. King's "I Have a Dream" speech, delivered from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, has become emblematic of his vision for a harmonious and integrated America. His words that day galvanized a nation and echoed across the world, inspiring generations to come. In 1964, King was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, recognizing his tireless efforts to advance civil rights through nonviolence. Yet his activism did not cease. King bravely spoke out against the Vietnam War and launched the Poor People's Campaign, advocating for economic justice and opportunity for all Americans. A pivotal moment in the struggle for civil rights came with the Selma to Montgomery marches in 1965, aimed at securing voting rights for African Americans. King's leadership in the face of brutal opposition highlighted the deep-seated racism and inequality in America, but also showcased the power of peaceful protest. The national outcry helped lead to the passing of the Voting Rights Act of 1965, a monumental victory in the fight against racial discrimination. Martin Luther King Jr.'s approach to civil rights was revolutionary. His dedication to nonviolence, inspired by the teachings of Gandhi, set a new standard for protest in America. King believed that love and peaceful resistance were the most powerful weapons against hatred and injustice. This philosophy not only led to significant legislative changes, but also inspired countless individuals to join the civil rights movement without resorting to violence. King's influence extended far beyond the borders of the United States. His life and work inspired global leaders and movements fighting for freedom and justice, from apartheid in South Africa to the fight for independence in India. King's legacy of nonviolent protest and racial equality resonated with people struggling against oppression worldwide, proving that his message was not only timely, but timeless. Despite his monumental achievements, King's methods and ideas were not without their critics. Some within the civil rights movement argued for more militant approaches, while others doubted the efficacy of nonviolence. King faced these challenges with grace and steadfastness, holding firm to his convictions while seeking to unite a fragmented movement towards a common goal. Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision extended beyond racial equality to encompass economic justice and opportunity for all, regardless of race. His Poor People's Campaign aimed to address the root causes of poverty with a radical call for economic rights and redistribution of wealth. King's dream of a beloved community, a society based on justice, equal opportunity, and love of one's fellow human beings, remains a powerful blueprint for the future. Tragically, Martin Luther King Jr.'s life was cut short on April 4, 1968, assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. Yet the principles he fought for live on. Today, King's legacy is not only remembered on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but is evident in the ongoing struggle for civil rights, equality, and justice around the globe. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream of a just, equitable, and loving society remains a beacon of hope. As we reflect on his life and teachings, let us commit to continuing his work, each in our own way, to bend the arc of the moral universe toward justice. Today, as we continue to confront racial injustice, economic inequality, and a divided society, Martin Luther King Jr.'s teachings offer a guiding light. Let us honor King's legacy by dedicating ourselves to the unfinished work of making his dream a reality for all. Remember, the journey toward justice and equality continues with each of us. Subscribe and join us in making a difference. Together we can keep Dr. King's dream alive.